yeah. I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Many years after independence, we still find it hard to start.
I say no to anti-woman policy. They are suffocating us. Let them return back the fuel subsidy. Things are expensive. We are dying. We are hungry. Let them allow Dangote refinery to come back to start working. That's all we are asking for. Then the minimum wage, the 7,000 naira is not enough. How much is bag of rice? How much bag of rice? We cannot live in our country. Even those that are even in this country are suffering. As a normal human being, you cannot even go to the market. Go there with 100,000 naira. You can't buy anything. The money is not enough. Say no to anti-woman policy. We don't want to do anymore. If you cannot come to us and address us, stop intimidating us.
Tinubu is a scam. Subsidy removal must be achieved. If any policy is not working in this country, then you reverse it. You sit on the government for 1 year plus and a policy is not working. What are you to do? As a good leader, are you not to reverse it? Are you not to reverse it? In my entire life, I have never thought for once that I was going to be buying Congo of beans 5,000 plus. It will never happen. It will never happen. How can I be buying Gary 1,000 plus? 70,000 minimum wage. Yes. NLCT, they're happy. They're happy. 70,000 minimum wage. Ladies and gentlemen, it is $45. A Nigerian worker will be earning $45 in 1 month until you see NLC and they're happy. Nigerian people are happy. $45 in 1 month, 30 days.
44 is 44.
You understand? $44 in 1 month until you see you're happy. You are jubilating and you have a president. I am a graduate. I have graduated now for the past 10 years. I never benefited from this government, not even one policy. But what we are saying is this.
You have been paying tax.
I have been paying tax.
Yes.
I am a taxpayer, and I can say that boldly. Now what we are saying is this. Enough is enough. Nigeria can be like Dubai. Nigeria can be like Kenya. Nigeria can be like United States. Let nobody deceive us. $150 million to buy presidential jet is unpardonable. It's unpardonable. Ababia must go.
We need
Ababia. We don't have a president. We don't have a president. We don't have a senate president. All those ones there, all those ones, and I want to give a kudos to the Nigerian police. The Nigerian police have done very well this morning. The IGP has done very well this morning. Governor Seyi Makinde has done very well this morning. For him to have allowed peaceful protest, and the Nigerian police have done professionally well. Kudos to them. NSCDC, Nigerian Army, Civil Defense, DSS, kudos to you.
Yes. We
don't want to need up. Take petrol back to 200 naira at least. Buhari left it 200 naira. Tinubu cannot take petrol to 850 and 900. It is not possible. President Tinubu, you are a father and a grandfather. Listen to the cries of your children and then make this policy reverse it. All right? Your children cannot. You can't be a good father when your children are hungry. You are not a good father. Ìlú ọ̀nà ẹ̀mọ́ lọ́bọ̀ ṣe ń lọ yìí. Ẹbí pàwọ́. Ìlú ọ̀nà ẹ̀mọ́ lọ. Graduate in me 10 years ago, over 10 years ago. Alright. Ọdún mẹ́wàá kọjá. Nígbà sọ ni àtúntò. Kò wá ṣe àtúntò àfẹ́rí nínú. Tí Buhari ò dá. NNPC for that matter níbẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n give epo. Government petrol station. Nígbà sọ ni pé kí bàbá dá padà. Àlè máa ń ra ìrẹsì ní 5,000 plus. Kámẹ́rà ẹ̀wà gàrí tiwantiwa. Kámẹ́rà ní 2,000 naira. Kò bójúmu. Nígbà sọ ọjọ́ mẹ́wàá láfi ṣe adé ń bẹ bàbá kí bàbá gbọ́ yìí tí àwọn ọmọ ẹ sọ bàbá tó bá jẹ́ bàbá dáadáa báwọn ọmọ rẹ bá ń ké bọ́ ebi ó yẹ kó o pèsè oúnjẹ fún wọn.
Even if we don't have a concrete or a stable place demand, we just want the basis, we just want to survive. Number one, try and reduce the fuel price back to 200 naira, not even 65 or 165, just 200 naira. Now, I'm just using Toyota Camry. My car, I can use 60k to fill it, so, and it's very, very outrageous. Number two, stop insecurity. Since the time of good luck, Boko Haram, insurgency, everything, why till now? This is how many years later? If you can please stop insurgency, security. And again, hunger. People are hungry. People are very hungry. Gari that used to be a common man food now is not luxury. But I don't understand. If you are earning modestly in this economy right now, you cannot tell me that you are not suffering. So this is, and again, federal schools like you are now, recently they increased their school fees again. So I don't understand, like I can hear that the school fees is like very outrageous. So please, they should try and bring the school fees to down. Try and make public schools affordable. Federal University, I went to Obafemi Awolowo University. When I graduated, I think the highest I paid highest was 15,000 naira. But now it's very, very, very sad. Our school fees are very expensive. Our children can never afford to go to school.
We don't have the kind of scenario that is unfolding in Abuja. But you can see that in Oyo State, it is only the protesters that are on the street. And they have conducted themselves so very well. They have limited themselves to what the government has allowed, and also the judgment of the court that restricted protests to particular areas. The boys have conducted themselves very well without violence. The police officers have conducted themselves very well, guiding and protecting the protesters. And I think this is very, very good and very, very commendable. Nobody should deny Nigerians that fundamental right. As you all know, we are in a democracy. Our participation in government does not end in just casting our votes and electing our rulers. It continues even after they have assumed office. And one of the ways that people participate in their own governance in a democracy is to register their grievances as when necessary, which is what the children are doing. So I give kudos for the children for coming out and speaking truth to power. I give kudos to the policemen for also conducting themselves professionally, and I hope that for the duration of the protest, this seeming synergy between the two groups will be allowed to continue. Nítorí pé democracy, government of the people, by the people, for the people ni. And àwọn èèyàn wa agbára tó ní láti kópa nínú ìjọba wọn kò mọ ní pé wọ́n kàn dìbò lásán. Tán bá dìbò tí ìjọba bá ṣe dáadáa, wọ́n ní agbára lábẹ́ òfin láti jáde pé ìjọba yìí ṣe dáadáa o, a support ẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní agbára tí ìjọba ò bá ṣe dáadáa láti jáde láti sọ pé ìjọba yìí ò ṣe dáadáa o. Tí gbogbo wa bá dẹ̀ wò ó, ìjọba tá a rí yìí ó ṣe ló dàbí ìjọba amúnisìn. Ó gba oúnjẹ lẹ́nu àwọn èèyàn, ó gba ìyàwó lọ́wọ́ ọkọ, ó gba ọkọ lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó, ó gba ọmọ lọ́wọ́ òbí. Eléyìí ò ń ṣe nǹkan tó dáa. So ohun tó dáa òun ni pé àwọn ọmọ wa jáde láti wá fi ẹ̀hónú wọn hàn. Inú mi dẹ̀ dùn wípé so far so good. Àwọn ẹni tó ní kán máa ṣe protest nítorí wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí destroy property. Ojú tì wọ́n o. Àwọn ọmọ tiwa ò destroy property, ò ní property o. Wọn ò jólé onílé o. Wọ́n ṣe protest wọn peacefully. Mo dẹ̀ máa bẹ àwọn ọmọ wa kó jọ̀ọ́ kó continue bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bá ṣe ń fi ẹ̀wùrú wa hàn báyìí, ebi ń pa wá. Kò sí owó lù wá àárín oúnjẹ àwọn èèyàn jẹ́ àwọn èèyàn púpọ̀ ebi. Kò sí owó láti wọ̀ sí lọ́sibítù. Lọ́sibítù wa kò ṣiṣẹ́. Ilé ẹ̀kọ́ kò sí nǹkan kan bẹ̀. Ṣé báyìí láti wá máa wòran tí àwọn akọ́tílẹ́tà, àwọn jagunjíjẹrá, àwọn olùlẹ̀ tí wọ́n dẹ̀ máa bá gbogbo olú ìjọba wa lórí. Tí yóò bá sí àwọn àkọlé sí wọn. Ìdí ní ìta àfijẹ́ bàbá ti sọ fún wọn láti fi mọ̀ pọ̀ pé a fẹ́ sọ fún wọn pé a lè jẹyà yìí mọ́. Kò sí nǹkan ó ti tó. Ó yẹ kí gbogbo wọn wá pẹnu pọ̀ pé enough is enough. We are tired of anger. We are tired of insecurity. We are tired of unemployment. We are tired of everything is status in Nigeria. And we can no longer take it again. We have been pushed to the wall. They should first of all reverse price of fuel. That is what we want. Am I saying your mind? Àwọn jagunjẹjẹrẹ, àwọn olè tí wọ́n dẹ̀ máa bá gbogbo olú ìjọba wa lórí tí yóò bá sí àwọn àkọlé sí wọn. Ìdí ní ìta àfijẹ́ bàbá ti sọ fún wọn láti fi mọ̀ pọ̀ pé a fẹ́ sọ fún wọn pé a lè jẹyà yìí mọ́. Kò sí nǹkan ó ti tó. Ó yẹ kí gbogbo wọn wá pẹnu pọ̀ pé enough is enough. We are tired of anger. We are tired of insecurity. We are tired of unemployment. We are tired of everything is status in Nigeria. And we can no longer take it again. We have been pushed to the wall. They should first of all reverse price of fuel. That is what we want. Am I saying your mind?
$1,000 báyìí ṣé ẹ rí pé wọ́n ti fòye ó yẹ ká máa jalè ni àti ká máa tọrọ owó èmi ò ṣe eré mi rí owó dáwó mi lè tọrọ owó láwùjọ pàwá owó mi gàrí ẹbí ti pa mí náà rice ti wọ́n owó ti bá pa máa fi rè.
And the police and the security have been providing effective safety environment for them. Yes. Enabling environment since they are peaceful, which is our desire and our prayer. And to God be the glory, all that are concerned have been playing their role as is expected of them. 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, 1 month, provided they are peaceful. Ours is to continue to come out and provide security. They are reasonable thus far. Reasonability can go further to them listening to voice of wisdom, because it's a point, they want to make a point, and the point has been made. They seek government attention. With just this situation now, government has been, is already aware of what they are doing. They have leadership. Their leadership should now take it a step further by getting in touch constructively to the government. This is our grievances. I'm not in a position to collect grievances from them and take to anywhere. Mine is to come around with my officers and men and other security agencies to provide a safe environment for reasonable and peaceful protesters.
All right, sir. Let's save Nigeria. So Nigeria.
This is the 10 days hunger protest. Hashtag end bad governance in Nigeria. We are here again. Right now we are heading towards the University of IBADAN. This group of protesters, they started their own protest this morning around 8 a.m. They passed through Agbo, then down to the Oyo Road Express Road. All they are agitating for is change in Nigeria. They want the hardship and hunger that is ravaging the land to go completely. They want the president to give a change. The change he promised. The change that the political parties promised years back. I remain Olusola Olagunju from Fresh FM, IBADAN. Amoki wa ku dédé àsìkò yìí. Àwọn ìkọlù fẹ̀hónú hàn yìí ní ipò tí a pa bí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìwọ́de wọn ní àti ilé ẹ̀kọ́ fásitì tó wà ní UI. Wọ́n lọ gbọ́ngbà ọ̀nà agbowó lọ sí ọ̀nà ọjọ́. Wọ́n tí wọ́n béèrè fún náà ni pé kí àyípadà rere kó wá sí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá gbàgbé àyípadà ó ní àwọn ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú tí ń pariwo rẹ̀ nípa àwọn fẹ́ mú wá nígbà náà. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí àwọn ará ìlú ò rí àyípadà rere eléyìí tí wọ́n fẹ́, ó sì jẹ́ pé bí àgbàkọ́ mẹ́fẹ́ ni ó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó gba ìlú àti àwọn nǹkan mìíràn tí kò bójú mu. Àwọn ènìyàn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fi ẹ̀hónú wọn hàn torí pé àyípadà rere tí wọ́n fẹ́ yẹn òògùn náà ni wọ́n pariwo rẹ̀ báyìí. Ní báyìí wọ́n padà sí ilé ẹ̀kọ́ fásitì ti ìlú Ìbàdàn. Níbẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n fi àdàgbà ètò ìfẹ̀hónúhàn ti tòní wọ́n ti fi rọ̀ sí. Ìfẹ̀hónúhàn ọlọ́jọ́ mẹ́wàá yìí ó ti fi ọjọ́ méjì lónìí. Orúkọ mi náà ni Olusola Olagunju láti iléeṣẹ́ Fresh FM.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I want to know which way Nigeria is heading to. Every little thing that goes wrong, we start to blame the government. We know everything that goes wrong.
Our school fees are getting higher, everything have cost. So which àwọn oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́ àwọn náà oríṣẹ́ ṣe, everything is scattered. Before ní ìsìta bá ń lọ sóògùn aṣáà máa wọ mọ́tò yìí. So inú school gan everything we are not understanding Nigeria again. So nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. So that's what everybody was outside like this.
So kí lẹ fẹ́ gan ní pàtó?
Nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ni change. You tell us the other time that we change. So everything you don't understand what your president are here. So
I want the president to reduce his salary. He earns 69,000 United States dollars for 12 months altogether. I want his salary to be reduced to less than 24,000 US dollars. That is what the president of Seychelles earns for 24 months altogether. The reason why I want in fact, I want his entire emolument to be reduced so that the money from there can be used to develop Nigeria. Now, I want the House of Senate in Nigeria to amend the constitution to shut down the House of Senate so that we have a unicameral legislature in Nigeria as they have in Bangladesh. Now, for the nano businesses, 50,000 naira is not reasonable. It's not a reasonable capital for nano businesses. The reasonable capital for nano businesses is not less than 150,000 naira.
We have been able to convey our grievance to the Nigerian government, and the response so far, have shown that Nigerian government is highly insensitive and irresponsive. Why I say this is that this is the second day of this action. We have yet to hear a commitment from the Nigerian government as to whether or not they are going to accede to all of the demands that have been put off in the course of this action. Take for instance, if it is a government that is sensitive to the pace of Nigeria, we will have expected such government by now. Even we are not expecting that all of the demands will be met in a day, but at least we will have expected the president to have come out to address the Nigerians, to pacify them, and to give a commitment, at least which of the demands is able or will be able to attend to within a specified time. But so far, we have not had that. And that means that this, action has, offer us opportunity to assess the character of our government, that is a government that is irresponsible, it's a government that is sensitive and irresponsive to the needs of the people. And that is why this struggle is going to continue. We recognize that over 90% of Nigerians live from hand to mouth, meaning that they survive on a daily basis. If they don't go to market to sell, it will be difficult for them to survive. And we shouldn't organize a protest that is going to compound and increase the hardship the Nigerians are going through at this mature point in time. And that is why we have limited our action to 7 a.m. and 12 noon, so that those who want to join us in the morning will join us. And once we bring it to an end in the afternoon, they will be able to continue with their daily activity. They will be able to, if the Okada rider will return back to work, and Danfo driver will return to Marwa rider will come back to our work. And we feel that this is the only way this struggle can be conducted without infringing on the rights of Nigeria and without, increasing the hardship the Nigerian people are going through at this time. You don't need to force people before people join. Like today, like you have seen, like when we started, we have fewer than 100 people, but we could see our huge number when we return. And that shows that you don't need to force people to join an action. Those who will join will join. But what is important is that so far, nobody has been hostile to our message. Nobody, in short, when we got to about 3-4 junctions, that's why they are behaving like that. And that is why we are calling on Nigerian government that the only way to foster that in the coming period is to ensure that all of the demands we are putting forward at this time are met. Let public education be adequately funded, free education at all levels. If that is the case, we will not have people climbing traffic lights, trying to break it. For what?